Hey, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to achieve financial freedom in your trades business. I'm going to go through 3 different points. 1, repeatable systems, 2, cash flow, and 3, passive income. As we get started today, I want to remind you to like and subscribe. Share this with somebody else that you think could benefit from this episode. When I think about achieving financial freedom in your trades business, it's not just about money, it's also about time, and it's also about having some passive income to be able to grow and scale your business. When I think about those 3 different areas, as a trades business owner, it is completely normal to work your butt off and to miss time with your family and miss vacations. And what you wake up one day and you're like, man, I am doing everything in my business. I'm burned out, I'm tired. The other part is cash flow. When we wake up, we look at our bank account and we look at how much money we have in our checking account, and that usually influences our attitude or our stress level for the day. And then whatever bill is screaming the loudest, we pay that bill. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. And then the third piece is we get so dependent on the sale of the next customer that we forget passive income is really good for your trades business, especially as you grow it. Getting a good passive income system of money coming in to where you're not always dependent on that next call is going to help all areas of your business, but definitely help you scale and grow your business. As we get started today, I want to give a shout out to Project to Payment. They sponsor these podcasts, and Project to Payment is a estimating and invoicing software program. If you're looking to take your trades business from pen and paper to online using tablets, creating more professional experience for your customers, check out Project to Payment through the link in this podcast. You get your first 3 months for free. So let's go through the very first key I want to talk about today, which is how to build a scalable business model. Well, the first thing we're going to do is change from having employees to having team members. It's a different mindset. Employees are there just to wait for you to tell them what to do. Team members, they know what to do, they think, they make decisions, and they own those decisions. Now, besides just having a different mindset, which is the first step, you also need to have a different model, a different way of operating your business. So when you think about what are the most important things that you should delegate as a trades business owner, think about when the customer calls into your office, and think about how they answer the phone and how they dispatch those calls. And that's the first area I would encourage you when it comes to writing processes, to sit down and write what that process looks like. If you're thinking, well, Dan, this takes too long, I don't really want to do this, well, you're always going to be stuck having a hard time delegating out this responsibility. Because if we just hire somebody and put them in that role and we say, go do it, they're going to do it the way that they do it. And it's going to end up costing you money, which is going to hurt your financial freedom in your business. Sitting down, going step by step, writing out how you want them to answer your phones and dispatch your calls will be a good first scalable process to write. A great program from that would be ChatGPT. You could literally go in there and prompt your company, where you're located, what you're looking to write, and it can literally write your process for you. Then you can go in there and just make a few edits, give it a few more prompts, boom, you're done. Now you can delegate it to a person in your office to start answering the phones the way you want to answer it, and also dispatching your technicians the way you want to dispatch them. Now today, in this short episode, I'm only going to talk about that one area, but embracing the idea of scalability, embracing the idea of delegating some of the responsibilities that you have as a business owner is going to help take your business to the next level. The next piece would be writing a system for how your technicians or your field people or your sales people interact with your customers, and training them on what it looks like to interact with customers from the time they say hello to the time they leave that job and collect that income. Always going to be great for you. Those kind of systems are repeatable, and you can use the same process for that. As a small plumbing business owner, when I was doing everything myself, I did not realize the importance of this. And one day I woke up burned out and I was done and I was tired, and I realized I needed to implement these steps to go to the next level. not only did my company flourish, but my team flourished because I took the time to write these processes, train the team, and delegate the responsibility to them. So the first area is build a scalable business model. Focus on delegating responsibilities, but do it in a way with written processes that are simple and repeatable. The second area I want to talk about today is mastering your cash flow management. Earlier in this episode, I shared that most business owners wake up, they look at their bank account, and their emotions are tied to how much money they have in their bank account. And then they pay whatever bills are screaming the loudest. That is totally normal. What's not normal is people who manage their cash flow. So the first thing that you need to really focus on is getting a good profit and loss statement from your bookkeeper. Looking at it, making sure it's accurate, understanding how to read it. Second would be getting a balance sheet. Third would be getting your cash flow statement. All those things you can get from your bookkeeper. If you're keeping books yourself and that's bogging you down as a business owner and you don't really understand how to do it, I encourage you to find a professional who can do that for you. And then start to get those financial statements on a monthly basis. Once you do that, you're going to start to understand how to manage your cash flow. But for today's episode, I don't have enough time to walk you through how to understand reading a profit and loss statement. I just wanted to bring that point across because that is a lifeblood of your business. The analogy I like to use is, your business is like flying a plane. If you don't have financials, you don't understand them, it's like flying a plane with no gauges. At any point, you can crash and burn. So your financials are the gauges that keep you on track and growing your business. The next piece of mastering cash flow management is the profit first method. There's a book out there by Mike Michalowicz called Profit First. It's an amazing read. It's a great way to operate your cash flow in your business. And really the overall synopsis of that book is that you have 5 bank accounts. You have one where your money comes in, you have your profit, your tax, your operating expense, and like I have a giving account that I put money away for giving. But the whole idea is that all your money comes into one account and you're allocating based on percentages into different accounts. So you may put 5% into your profit account. You may end up putting 10% into your tax account. So you have 85% left to work with. And then usually when you first start doing this, you're gonna put 70 or 80% into your operating expense account because that's the account where you're gonna end up paying all your operating expense bills through. Allocating that money to the side is gonna help you understand how to really run your company on 70 to 80% of the income that's coming in. So you're gonna be less likely to make those big purchases or to grow too quick if you're running your business off that. And the other piece is taxes usually get people, especially early on in their business growth. And so putting aside that 10% to pay your taxes on a quarterly basis, or it's definitely gonna help relieve that stress. And then having 5% into your profit account, what I like to see done with that is that you build up a nest egg. 3 months of operating expenses in your business that allows you to be comfortable if you don't have calls that day or you don't have business, you can still pay the bills from that account. But once you achieve that 3 months operating expenses, anything over and above and beyond that, you can take quarterly money out of that as an owner's draw just to reward yourself for good cash flow management in your business. The third area I want to talk about is building passive income streams. Now, ways that we do this in the service industry may be like selling membership or maintenance agreements to customers, allowing not only for us to be busier in the slow times, but also on a yearly or monthly basis, we have that income coming in from those people. So if you don't offer a membership now, I encourage you to lean into that. There's tons of information out there on how to build a membership or maintenance program for your customers. Another great way to build passive income streams could be through email and text marketing. Going back to what I said earlier, a lot of small trades businesses focus so hard on that initial sale, they forget about the follow-up and they forget about just staying in front of their customers with different specials and different offers. And there's so many great software or so many great app options out there that you can get that will allow you to automate both your email, your text marketing, to be able to stay in front of your customers. So even if you're a small solopreneur or you just have a few employees and you're like, Dan, I don't really have time to be following up. I really don't have time to be doing emails or texts. Guess what? 2025, there are great options out there for you to be able to do this automatically without pretty much hands off and have some passive income streams coming in. Building financial freedom. Focus on the scalable business model. Keep it simple. Write down what you want to delegate and delegate that out to your people. Start to develop leaders who understand what's expected of them and can think and make decisions. Number 2, cash flow management. Get your profit and loss, get your balance sheet, get your cash flow statements, understand how to read them, get them on a monthly basis and just dive into them. And then the second piece of that I talked about today was the profit first method. The great book is by Mike Michalowicz. Read it, implement it. It's going to take your business to the next level. And then building passive income streams. Offer memberships or maintenance agreements. Also, you can do email or text marketing to have money flowing in while you're out there turning a wrench, or automated systems in place to be able to get that money flowing in. Once again, thanks for joining today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this episode with somebody that you know would benefit from it, and I'll see you next time.